Guys, we know that Tesla's entire Supercharger network team, their entire Supercharger team, in fact, about 500 staff, were fired by Elon Musk. Now, a lot of people think that this was because Musk said to the team, to the managers, you need to reduce headcount by 10%, and they refused to do so. So he fired a lot of them. I don't know if that story is true. There's claims that it is. But here's an interesting thing. Well, you would think, right, that Tesla Supercharger network would, everything would slow down and stop. That's what the media have been saying. Basically, Tesla's not going to build out all their superchargers. They're cancelling their sites. All their growth is going to be cancelled. But that's actually, intriguingly, not true at all. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Now, surprisingly, Musk has confirmed that Tesla will spend well over $500 million US on expanding its supercharger network this year. That includes here in Australia. Now, the media in Australia here, I think, jumped the gun as they often do. They said that Tesla superchargers were all getting cancelled in Australia. Some of them would be decommissioned. I even read that. All completely made up. Of course, they know you're going to click on it if it's sensational on Tesla. So there was a lot of furious Tesla fans here in Australia. A lot of people who are fans of Tesla who are saying, I now hate Tesla because the supercharger network is going to be disbanded. There's going to be no more growth here in Australia. Fortunately, that's not actually true. Fortunately for EV owners, it's not true. Tesla's long-term plans for its supercharger stations in Australia will actually apparently still happen. Last week, the Australian technology publication EFTM, this was reported on by all the media as though that was fact, said the rollout of Tesla superchargers across the country had been cancelled. That was not true. In an email sent to Australian Tesla owners on Friday, Tesla told its customers the supercharger network will continue to be expanded in Australia, and projects currently in construction are continuing to be completed and put into operation. In the short term, Tesla will continue maintaining its Australian chargers, saying to owners, customer experience for charging continues to be a top priority for the supercharger network, and we continue to focus on the ease of charging, competitive pricing, and investing in the charging experience holistically. Now, Tesla is getting some potentially, I believe, significant grants from the New South Wales government and the Queensland government in the New South Wales Fast Charging Grant Program and the Queensland Electric Vehicle Charging Infrastructure Scheme. So Tesla's going to use some of those grant funds to help its rollout of more superchargers in Australia over the next couple of years. So I don't believe Tesla's going to stop building them because that's not what they're saying. If you do hear that, it's better to actually hear it from the horse's mouth to confirm that it's true before you react to this. People are reacting very emotionally, and I understand that. I totally understand that where people are coming from. They want EVs to succeed, and they need to. I agree with you. But before you do that, just confirm that there is a direct quote from Tesla, not that you're reading something from Reuters or whoever it is, because lately we've found that some of that information has been proven to be incorrect. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has sought to clarify the brand's position on its supercharger networks globally, telling his followers on social media platform X, formerly Twitter, that the company will continue investing. They say at least, he says in fact, well over $500 million will be spent expanding the supercharger network to create thousands of new chargers this year. Of course, some of those thousands of chargers will be built in Australia. And Musk said, that's just on new sites and expansions. It doesn't count operations costs, which are much higher. Be good to know what those costs actually are. Now, fortunately here in Australia, Tesla actually has 63 different supercharger stations. So far, half of those are available to other branded EV owners. So if you've got a Polestar, BYD EV, MG, whatever it is, you can use those superchargers from Tesla. So there's actually 63 different stations. I believe around 30 of them actually have access to other EV owners, but all 63 will be available eventually to non-Tesla EV owners. And that's good news because Tesla's V3 superchargers can deliver 250 kilowatts of power, and its new V4s can deliver up to 350 kilowatt once they're turned on for that. If your EV is capable of 350 kilowatt fast charging. So the other great thing with Tesla Superchargers in Australia is that they pretty much always work, unlike some of the competition. So good news here, guys, for EV owners in Australia. There will continue to be a build out of Tesla Superchargers across Australia. This is pretty important really for Australian EV adopters. One of the big challenges here we have with Australia, it's a massive country, right? And it is true that we really need the ability to charge our EVs, especially in a lot of these rural areas. If you want to do a trip, much less to worry about if you know there's got to be charges on the way. And so therefore I think we need to keep that momentum going, the ball rolling, and keep on having more chargers being built. Fortunately, there are actual chargers that are being built, more chargers by EV and ChargeFox and other companies as well. So yeah, Tesla chargers will just be a small part of the big charging rollout in Australia, which is happening a little bit slower than what a lot of people would like, but it's definitely happening. It's definitely growing every single month. Thank you for watching.